Hi guys, it's Morgan from the Trove and welcome back. I'm playing around with my lighting a little bit, so just bear with me while I get a hold of it. I'm saving up for a ring light so it will make things a lot easier because right now I have 3 daylight bulbs here, 1 here, and then like a whole plethora of lamps behind me. That noise is driving me insane. Hold on. And a whole plethora of lamps behind me because this room is a lot bigger than my old room and it was a lot easier to like light up the background in my old room. I hope I'm in focus. It's really hard to tell with this camera. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but I used to have like this handheld mirror that I could just like loop around the back to see if I was in focus, and I don't know. I don't know where it went. So I'm sorry if I'm not in focus. But today, you can probably tell by the title of the video, is my yearly video that I do, and that is my Forever 21 haul. Yeah, I'm gonna say my disclaimer that I say pretty much every year, and that I try not to just shop at Forever 21 year round. I am not a big believer of the fast fashion industry. Like being a vintage clothing owner, a lot of my things are secondhand or vintage. I purchase mostly the things that I wear at thrift stores and stuff, but once a year when Forever 21 does their crazy sale and it's practically giving things away, I go and I pick a couple things up. This past year, I shopped at Forever 21 way more than I normally do, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I said that I wasn't going to. So this year, after this, I'm gonna try not to shop there until next sale because A, I didn't need more things, and B, I said that I wasn't gonna shop there anymore, especially because lately, like they always have had a terrible reputation of stealing designs from other people, but lately it's been like extra bad stealing from indie designers and things, so I just don't really want to support them anymore. Anyway, now that I'm stopping my burping, we can get into what I got. I went 2 separate times, and I'll show you how am I going to show this to you? I hope you like my like really dramatic makeup today. Brian didn't seem to like that stuff. Okay, so I'll show you what I got the second time first. And like everything, like all my Forever 21 hauls, it's going to be a try-on haul, and the try-on part is going to be super fun to film because I don't know how to film that in my new apartment, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if you can hear the generator going next door, but it's really annoying, and I'm sorry if it shows up in this recording. Sorry. The first thing that I got, I'm not going to try on for you just because I don't feel like they're necessary to try on, but so at this crazy sale, everything was an extra 50% off clearance, so that's why I snagged a whole bunch of things. Because I travel a lot, I tend to share hotels with like other people, and my mom pointed out to me when I was shopping with her that I don't have a lot of pajamas that are like suitable for like other people to see me in. I just pretty much, most of my pajamas are old band t-shirts that I used to wear in high school that are like really big because because I was a weirdo. I used to wear men's extra large band t-shirts to high school with like ridiculous, I don't know. So I wear a lot of those to sleep in and a lot of, you know, just like t-shirts. I don't really have like a set that like is appropriate for other people to see me in. So I got this little cute, these are the shorts, and then this is the top with daisies on it. It's super cute, super lightweight, like can be applicable for like summer or winter depending on like how warm you want to keep the hotel, but hotels are super hot, so I think that's fine. And this is funny because it actually ended up being the most expensive out of everything I bought. Everything. It was $7.50 for the set, which isn't really expensive, so I'm not complaining, especially because I need something like this for like when I share hotel rooms with other people, so I'm not a weirdo and like grody men's t-shirts with stains on them. A lot of the times I'd bring my vintage Pink Floyd shirt to sleep in, and it's like it's vintage, so it's old and it has like a paint stain on it, and it's just like I look kind of grody, and I want to look nice. I want to look nice. Is that even possible? And then the other things I won't try on for you are these two bras that I got, because let me tell you something about Forever 21 bras. I really like the one that I'm wearing right now is from there, from last year. They hold up really well. I like their bralettes a lot. I like their intimates a lot. So I got this crazy strappy pink and black one with like all these crazy straps. I tried it on because I made the mistake last time I bought a bra there to not try it on, and it was way too tight, and then I couldn't return it because it was on sale. Anyway, I stretched it out. I tried it on, super comfy, super, I just love this one. This one was $3.50, which is a steal for a really comfy bra. And then I got this simple white bralette that says fly away, and it has a little plane on it. I thought that was super cute. Just basic. I wear bralettes like this around the house because I spend 90% of my time at home, and I don't, even though I have all these clothes, I don't get dressed to stay at home. So I'm trying to like get cute clothes to wear at home so I don't feel like a complete bum. So I don't like wearing underwire like when I'm just sitting home, so I wear a lot of bralettes at home, but I can't completely go braless. So bralettes are like the perfect compromise. Then I got a couple sweater tops, which, like, do I need more sweaters? Absolutely not. This little one, which is I got so much shit, guys. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. The first bag I spent $30 on, and then the second bag I'm going to show you, which I got more stuff in, I spent $28 on, which is absolutely ridiculous. The second bag is just, it's ridiculous. It was a great haul. So anyway, I got this little like Angora style. It's not real Angora style crop. It's a real crop. It's so 90s, and it will go with like all of my 90s skirts and just a whole bunch of skirts that I have in general, because a lot of the times with real true high-waist things, with a lot of true high-waist things, the crop tops that aren't like real crop, like right under your boob crop, can kind of, on me, like hit really weird. So I'll have like the end of the crop top hitting the top of the skirt, and I just want like that little sliver of skin, very 1950s style showing. So this will be perfect for that. And this one was $2.50. Really couldn't pass that up, especially since I had been looking for something like that, like exactly like this for my collection. So that was a great steal. And then the other sweater that I got, there's a funny story behind this one. It's like spray silver. Probably not going to be able to see in this, so you can just see in the clip. Completely silver spray off the shoulder. In 2010, so I've had a fashion blog since 2010. I haven't updated it in like over a year, and that's like part of what I really want to get back into this upcoming spring, is blogging again, because I miss it a lot, like a lot. It was a fun way for me to wear my clothes, especially if I wasn't going anywhere fancy, to like put on an outfit and just like get in a creative mindset, have something to do in my spare time instead of like sitting around and wallowing. So in 2010, I used to be super into blogging. I used to read all these blogs, and that's when H&M released like a ridiculous sweater just like this with the silver spray, and Rumi Neely of Fashion Toast had it, and she was my favorite blogger. She's still around and has like an amazing clothing line, which is really expensive, but I love like the minimalist vibe of it. It's called RUMI, which is like RUMI, and also RUMI, like her name. Yeah. I'll see if I can find a picture of the original sweater and insert it in here from back then. But so I've been on the hunt for a sweater like this since 2010. Like you could buy the one from H&M like on eBay for like $50. It was like absolutely ridiculous how much people wanted this sweater. Somehow my fashion finds always come back to me. Like I have the Acne Atacoma boots. I don't know if you can see them. They're on the third shelf, second from the left there, the silver bottoms. They were like a blogging cult favorite, and I happened to find them on eBay years later for like super cheap, and they came back to me. So now I have this, and it's really, really off the shoulder, which I don't have anything like that because I think I mentioned this in my last year's one, which ended up going up only 6 months ago, which that was my last year's haul, but it just, I never posted it till 6 months ago, so my bad. But I don't have the easiest time wearing more revealing clothing. Not that there's anything shameful about my body or anybody's body. I just have a lot of personal issues I'm trying to work out, and I'm still young. I still can show a little skin, and I should be proud too. So I'm trying to force myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. Even my shoulders, I have a hard time showing off my shoulders because it's like Mean Girls where it's like, I have man shoulders. Like, that's how I feel about my shoulders. They're very broad for a petite lady. So off the shoulder, trying something new. New things in 2018. And this one was $6. Now, and then I got 2 tops, which I don't need more tops, so I don't know what possessed me to be like, I should get some tops. I don't know what possessed me to get any of this, honestly, because I don't need it. It's just like, I've been the same size since I was in high school, so many of my clothes from 10 years ago still fit me. So I really need to do a purge. I did a purge when we moved here, but it wasn't good enough. I don't think it was good enough. I need to get rid of some more of that. So I'm a completely different person than I was back then. So I need to get rid of stuff and like start replacing it with things that I like. Like this. This just speaks to my soul. It is a Van Halen crop top that's orange. Like, first of all, my favorite color is orange. Second of all, one of my favorite rock bands is Van Halen. I have a vintage Van Halen shirt, but it's a men's t-shirt. I don't have a lot of long sleeve shirts, so it's good that I got some because I live in a climate where it is cold like 8 months out of the year, and I'm always cold anyway, so I don't know why I don't have long sleeves. It's either like sweater or nothing for me. There's like no in between. I'm sorry if you can hear the heat, it just came on, so hopefully you can't hear that in the audio. The audio on this camera is so jacked. I just don't, whatever. So, Van Halen crop top. So excited to wear this. So pumped. Like, I'm pumped. I'm ridiculously, like, this. I think I've said in previous videos, but say it again. My winter style, a lot of the times I tend to default to what I call my dirty rock star look, which is just like acid wash jeans, combat boots, or any kind of ankle boot that's like more rock and roll, and panties. So there you go. This one was $6, which is more than I would typically pay for like a little top on sale. It's Van Halen, so any licensed merch tends to be more. Like, they had a Bob Seger shirt that I almost bought. They had a million Def Leppard shirts because for some reason Def Leppard must have like sold their rights to their licensing super cheap, because you'll hear a lot of their music like on commercials, and whenever you go into like any store, there's a million Def Leppard t-shirts or things. Like, there was probably 5 different variations of Def Leppard shirt. There was a really awesome Def Leppard jean jacket that I just fell in love with, but it was more than I wanted to spend. Anyway, the other top that I got is something I'm in love with. It brings me back to my middle school days. And I still have these shirts from middle school, mind you. I wear them around the house. Like, I had one that said, good girls are bad girls that don't get caught, and one that said, I have issues, one that says drama queen, a Care Bear shirt. So this really takes me back to middle school because it says, nothing but trouble. And it's black and red, just like everything in my wardrobe was back then. I was the queen of flames. Like, I had this duster that had flames on it. I want to find it so bad because I know I kept it. I was like, we have to keep this, Mom, because I want to wear it. Legitimately, I want to wear it. It was like a open, we call them dusters. Nobody calls them that anymore. But it's basically just like a long open cardigan that had flames on the sleeves and flames on the hem. And I wore it with my matching flame volatile platform sneakers, which I did find and I have worn. So it just takes me back to shopping at Gadzooks and living that flame life. So I'm just in love with it. Can't wait to wear it. Totally scream. My 13-year-old self is like, oh my god, No one understands. Then the last thing I got the second time I went was something so far out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna force myself to wear it. Here's this. You're not gonna be able to see the whole thing, so you can just see it in the track. I don't have anything purple, and I certainly don't have anything this low cut besides one dress that I still have not worn. It's low cut in the front and low cut in the back. It is a pastel gray purple, which is so far out of my comfort zone even color wise, let alone how revealing it is. It's a lot longer, so I'm more comfortable wearing a bodycon dress that's longer because I don't feel like my ass is gonna fall out, because even though I'm a tiny white girl, I got a butt and I cannot wear bodycon things that are too tight because I'm terrified that my butt's just gonna fall out of it. So it's longer, that's good, but it's color though. I don't know if you can tell, you can only see like half my closet, but I'm either into crazy, wild, and wacky vintage prints that are like a kaleidoscope or black. I don't really do pastels because I don't think they look good on like my ghostly ass skin, so I can tan, so maybe when I do get a tan I'll wear this. But I tried it on and my mom was like, oh, I actually really like that, and I was like, I actually really like it too, even though I'm not used to wearing things like that. And she's like, realistically, do you think that you would wear it? Because I know you're trying to only buy things that like realistically you would wear. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to try something new. And she was like, well, how much is it? It was $250. So she was like, you know what, if you're unsure, for $250 you can just try it. So I'm gonna try it. We'll see how that goes. That was everything from my second half of the haul, and here's the receipt. Altogether, it was $33.50 for all of that stuff, and the second batch of stuff was like $28, I think. So I'm saving the best for last, by the way. There's going to be a big grab finale because it's just crazy what's happening. So, yes, here's the receipt from the first time. The first time the total was $27. I realized while I was shopping that I have one white t-shirt. Who am I? Like, everyone needs a white t-shirt. You don't need 200 white t-shirts, but everyone needs a white t-shirt. I only have one, and it's not even like really white. It's like off-white, and it's vintage. It's from the 80s. It had shoulder pads. I had to take them out. So when I saw this cute little ringer tee that's white and cropped, because I feel like I don't even wear normal shirts anymore because I'm so short. Regular length shirts make me look shorter, so more cropped shirts look better on me. So I feel like I'm slowly replacing my entire wardrobe with a cropped cut. So it's just this cute little ringer tee that says let's not, because that's like my life motto. Let's not do anything. Let's just hang out in bed and watch YouTube and do nothing for the rest of our lives, even though I have all these clothes and nowhere to wear them. This one was $3.50, which I thought was a really good deal. It's really soft. Then comes the ridiculous schmoll of dresses that were all $2.50. Why? Because why? It just lends me to be bad. So I'm gonna start with one. I posted a picture of this one on Twitter of me in the dressing room wearing it with my mom, because my mom was like super adorable, and I'm so in love with this dress. It's this crushed velvet. I don't even know what color this is. It's like a mix between mauve and brown, like a brown, mauve-y brown, with the princess neckline and a little flared out skirt, and it's crushed velvet, so hello. Anything that's velvet just somehow winds up in my closet. I have 3 vintage 90s velvet tops. I have a bunch of tops that are velvet that are not vintage. I have 3 90s velvet dresses. I have a dress that's velvet that isn't vintage. It's just like, it's a problem. It's a chronic problem. I've had it since I was a child. No, I am not going to rehab for it because I've had it since I was 5. It's fine. And the crushed velvet gets me even more because that's like my 90s childhood. And what I really love about this dress is that it has no defined waistline. A lot of Forever 21's clothing has, you know, a waist, but it's normally on pure waist, and that does not look good on my body type because I do have a very small waist. I have a very defined hourglass shape, so anything on pure waist sits where I'm wider, and it doesn't really look right. So the fact that this doesn't have a defined waist and ends up falling naturally where my waist is, I love it. This. Prepare yourselves. Also my 90s fantasy. I don't know if you can tell. You can certainly tell by the try-on clip. This is a silver, shiny outer space moon dress that has that high cut, like 90s cut top. It's a nice shift. Need I say more? I really don't. I don't have anything like this. I have one dress that I was sent. One, like I said, I've been a blogger forever, so like I did a blogger, like I got sent this dress as part of her promotion when I was blogging, and it's silver like this, but it's so thin that I cannot wear underwear with it. Like there's no way that it's humanly possible to find the right pair of underwear to wear with this dress, and I love it. So I just have never worn it because I'm like, what undergarments do you even wear with this? You can't. And kudos to any gal that can go like without underwear in a dress. I'm just not that comfortable doing that. Like I'm seriously not hating on anyone who chooses to do that. It's just like I don't feel comfortable doing that. So this one, you don't need that. You don't need that one. And this one, I wasn't even sure if I should get because I was like, will I wear it? But it's so different, and once again takes me back to my middle school days. That's this Nehru collar, long sleeve sweater dress. Girl, let me tell you a story. Me and every other girl who was in middle school from 2001 until 2003 had probably 25 sweaters that looked like this. I know I did. I'm trying to find like a replica of one. I've seen a couple that I had. Find one in my size that was like rainbow, horizontal stripes, rainbow. It was one of my favorites. I also had a pink and purple one that looked like this. I had a pink and black one that looked like this. Like every girl who was in middle school then had this style with the little metallic threads. And this is a dress, so I definitely will. I was not sure if I would wear this or what shoes I would wear this with because as you can see there's more earth tones in this, and I am not an earth tone wearing kind of lady. I was like, oh, that's so different from anything in my closet. Why not try it? Then the last dress I got specifically to wear with something else that I bought that you're gonna see because it was only $3.50 and I really like it, and it's also velvet. It's another bodycon-ish long sleeve dress because like I said, we live in a very cold climate where we need to wear long sleeves 8 months out of the year. I'm not like, when people hear me say that I need to wear long sleeves like 10 months out of the year, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not. We get June, July, and maybe like August if we're lucky. But by August, at nighttime, things are cooling off, and if you're wearing like a tiny cotton sundress out during the day when it's hot as hell, you're going to be freezing at night. So you either need to have like a light jacket on you, or you need to like find a compromise. That's why long sleeve anything is very valuable to me, especially long sleeve dresses, because I love wearing dresses. So this is a long sleeve, like velvet, vertical, striped bodycon-ish dress, which has this open back, which I really like, which is low, but not too low where your bra shows through, because once again, I have problems. I'm a very rigid lady when it comes to undergarments, and I have a very hard time wearing no bra. So the fact that I can wear a bra with this is great, and it's short enough to go with the next find that just, my brain exploded. This is why I saved these items for last, because my brain exploded when I found them. My brain exploded because I found these these thigh-high blue velvet boots in my size. For $4.50. Let that sink in. So I was like, what on earth do I have to wear with this? Because these are not too tall where I could not get away with like wearing them at a con, because like 90% of the time now when I'm getting dressed up, it's at a con. I love getting dressed up for cons. I just love doing that. So I was like, these realistically are not too high to not be able to wear to a con, so I can wear them. So what on earth in my closet could I wear with this? So because everything was so cheap, I decided to try on some of those dresses. That's why I bought way too many dresses, because I was like, let's just try all of these on and see if they work. The red one looks really good with these, so I think that one I just showed you. And I love red and blue together. That might be like way too patriotic, but I love red and blue together. So I think that's the winner. That's the winning outfit. You'll probably see Instagram posts of it, because also got these shoes, because listen, I am for some reason weak for ankle boots, because once again we live in a climate that is cold where I need a closed-toed shoe 8 months out of the year. I can get away with wearing these with a dress, with shorts, with whatever, even on a hot day, as long as the rest of me is uncovered. I'm good. And these were the last ones at the one Forever 21 I went to. I have been lusting after these since I went down to Virginia to see my best friend in June. Been lusting after them since then. And they were the last ones there, and they were put back in the clearance section, and I was like, I hope that these are actually on clearance, because there was no tag on them. And I was like, I hope that they just weren't the last pair that somebody put here full price. So I asked the girl to tell me how much they were. Are you ready? They were $2.50. $2.50. And the girl was so funny too. She was like, oh my god, oh girl, those are $2.50. I gotta get myself a pair. And I was like, these were the last ones, I'm sorry. And she was like, I'm happy for you, but she was like so salty. So these are so different from anything I have. I never in my life thought I would be weak to denim boots, but the lucite heel is what really got me. Like, I don't know, it's super vintage looking, because a lot of vintage pumps have like lucite heels and whatnot, so I was super into this. And lastly, girl, I wish you could feel these, because the satin on them is so luxe. Like, it feels luxe. Like, you know, sometimes satin feels super cheap, like on cheap bomber jackets that you can buy. No, it feels so nice, and I know I'll be able to wear these at a con, because they're not that tall and they're pretty comfortable, and they were $4.50. And I love red. They came in a bunch of different colors. They had black and blush, but for Christmas I got a pair of blush colored slides that I called my Blanche Devereaux shoes. Shout out to Leanne Says on YouTube. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She called a pair of gold slides that she had her Blanche Devereaux shoes. So as soon as I got these for Christmas, I was like, these are my Blanche Devereaux shoes. Like, they are. So I already have those, and I have a million pair of black ankle boots already, so I was like, red. Plus red is one of my favorite colors. I love red. And I was like, red. I only have one other pair of red shoes. One. So I was like, these have to be in my life. And then my best friend, she was like, those are totally Ziggy Stardust shoes. I'm like, I'm living for it. I'm like, oh, they totally are Bowie ankle boots. Love it. Love it. I think this video is probably 25 years long. I'm sorry for that. But like I said, I'm trying to do a purge and like bring more things that speak to me into my life, and purge the things that I'm just not into anymore, because I've gone through so many. I'm 28, so over the past 10 years I've changed a lot, and the fact that I still fit into all of my clothes, I've went through so many weird phases. It's time to get rid of some of my my clothes, because I used to not be as picky about what I bought, and like I would buy some like ill-fitting things just because like I liked it in the moment, and I'm ready to let all that go. I'm ready to start a new chapter. 2018 is going to be a better year. I'm going to start a new chapter. I'm going to put myself together because I'm almost 30. I need to get my shit together, and I've been trying new things with my makeup. I've been trying to film more. I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to life. I've been trying to human because I'm very bad at humaning lately. So I hope you enjoyed watching this haul. I swear there's only going to be one a year this time, like before. The one that went up 6 months ago was last year. I'm going to shop it for 21 again. I'm going to hold myself to that. So thank you so much for watching. I know this is like probably a million years long. I don't even know if I'm in focus. I don't know if any of this is in focus. So if it's not in focus, just kill me, okay? Because I just like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want, and remember, stay cheap and lazy. Bye. I heard a cat. I don't know where he is, but he's making weird mouth noises. There's a lot of things happening in my neighborhood right now.